This briefcase belongs to my husband, Dale. I wonder if he'll use it eventually.
Diana, I just got a call from my boss. I have a business trip starting tonight, so I will have to part from the house until I can come back next week.
Dale, who's gonna take care of our kids?
Sorry, Diana. I can't do that until I'm back next week. Plus, this trip was arranged by my boss. So, I say that although we'll have to take care of our kids until then since you're working too. I'm too worried about our kids.
That's a good idea, Dale. Aldo has always wanted to be a father, but he never got married due to his time in war. So, he could be a perfect babysitter for the kids due to our work schedules. Besides, Paulina and Tom are also busy with their racing careers, thus the former's parents have to watch over them. So in conclusion, stay safe, Dale.
Be safe too, Diana. I will always think of us when I'm on that plane.
Goodbye, Dale. Stay safe. Life is gonna be sad without him. But at least I can look over my kids after work every day.
Dale, what's wrong?
I already miss my kids and my wife. It's no fun being away from them. They changed my life for the better.
Dale, sometimes things happen like this. I know you miss your family back home, but it won't be long before you'll see them again. I promise you.
Boss, I just can't stop thinking about them. The reason is that I don't want to be away from them for too long. What if they decided they don't need me anymore?
Dale, like I said, it won't be long before you see your family again. They should be happy that you're all right. Most bosses don't care about others' well-being, but I'm not that type. So let's wait for our boarding process.
Fine, but I'm not going to be happy about being away from my family.
Dale, how is your flight seat?
Boss, I'm just worried something bad will happen to my family. It's great to give our business practices to another part of the country, but what will I do if my family decided to leave me for another man?
Dale, I don't think feeling sad will help you enjoy this flight.
You wouldn't know about missing your family like I do. Not even one day, and I feel homesick without my wife or my children.
Dale, I know you're angry, but I don't think yelling while on the plane is the best choice to make. I know you're feeling homesick, but I also don't think yelling at me is gonna help you.
You're right, boss. It's gonna make things worse for us on the plane. Please tell me when this flight ends. Sorry for the way I acted on the plane. I was just feeling homesick without my family to support them.
It's all right, Dale. You almost got us kicked off while we were still in flight due to your anger. I know you're still a bit mad at me for not planning this a lot sooner, but I had to invite someone over to talk about our company. In the meantime, let's move.
I miss your father already, but he had no choice but to go on that business trip with his boss. I can tell somewhere deep inside him that he misses us.
I hope my dad is all right. Don't worry, Mom. We'll be there with you for support. I know deep inside our dad wants us to be here with us, but he had no choice.
Yeah, Mom. We miss Dad already. He's the sweetest man I have ever met. He thinks of us on a daily basis when he's gone at work.
I know, Mary. Let's just hope your father will be back soon.
To demonstrate our company's business practices, we have invested in the stock market to calculate our revenues, our stock price, our economy inside this brand, and how much our company has made with every year. And yes, I founded this company back in 1946, in the aftermath of World War II, to get people interested in the stock market and to invest in the future. Our numbers went up the past few years due to the fact sales went up for our products.
Very impressive from you, boss man of Magna Industries. Let me ask you, Paul. Who is this man with the beard wearing a suit?
That over here is my new vice president of my company, soon to be my successor for when I retire, Dale Allison Davis.
That's amazing, Paul. You've hired a great man for your position when you retire.
I did, Nancy.
Paul, let me ask you 2 questions.
Ask away.
Why is Dale feeling sad plus heartbroken?
Dale really misses his family. I can tell his heart wasn't in it for this trip. He yelled at me on the way home while him and I were on the plane because he was upset that I kind of forced him because I wanted to spend time with him outside our usual offices.
So you think dragging him here to Texas with you is going to help you not feel lonely? Seriously, Paul. Dale seriously didn't want to go. You can tell in his voice that he doesn't want to be away from his family for too long. You said this trip was going to be a week long. You can clearly tell he doesn't want to be here. I'm going to talk to Dale right now to see what he thinks. Dale, listen. Did you really want to go on this business trip, or am I right to judge him for forcing you here?
Absolutely not. I didn't want to go from the start. I dreaded the day this would happen. I can tell in my eyes that I like to be home with my family right now. Weekends aren't meant for me to be miles away from my own family while they miss me. I'm so angry that my own boss forced me to go just so he won't feel lonely. So Paul, let me tell you this. I'm taking myself home and there's nothing you can do otherwise.
Really, Paul? You forced him to come all the way here when he clearly didn't want to be away from his family. I bet they're worried sick about him being out of state, and for what? Your business practices. You're the president of your own company, but come on, boss man. I know you're getting old yourself at 63 years, but he's not going to take you seriously with moves like that. I'm going to demand you write him an apology letter so that way you'll realize you were the world's worst boss for forcing him to keep you company. You practically took him against his will. For that, I'll book a return ticket. So Dale can return home while he still could. I'll pay for his return home afterwards. I'll still be here to call you out for your clinginess to him.
Madam, I'm so
Don't
sorry
apologize
that.
to me. Apologize to Dale. You forced him here against his will. He clearly didn't want to be here. I know he's your vice president, but I'll be happy when you retire and he becomes your successor. Now go and apologize to him right now.
Dale, I'm so sorry for dragging you here. Now I realized by taking you here against your will was not the best way to get you to spend time with me. I have felt lonely lately. I just wanted a father-son bond for the entire week, but now I see this wasn't working, so to make it to you, I will return home right now so you could be with your family. How does that sound?
You better mean it, otherwise you're gonna have to resign. I don't want to spend a second longer away from my home and family. As punishment for forcing me on your trip, you will pay for my trip back home instead.
Okay, Dale. I'll pay. I'm sorry. Please don't do anything else that's gonna hurt me.
Good, we're going to the airport now so I can go home until Monday when I'll see you again. Diane, kids.
Dad.
Dale, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so glad you came back so soon. I missed you so much. The kids missed you too. They couldn't take any more time without you.
I missed all of you here. I didn't want to spend another minute away from you three. You guys are my priority.
I hope you gave your boss a piece of your mind.
I did, and now I'm back home as I should be with all of my loved ones alongside me.
All right, family. We're gonna have an outing at the park on us.
We love you, Dad.
I love you too, Mary. My one and only daughter.
Also, I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Come on, everybody. Let's go to the park on me.
We love
you,
you,
Dale.
Dad.
Dad.